Hey guys, daskro here. This is a live rebroadcast of a friendly match between The Art of Warfare and Dirty Guns. 32 versus 32 on PC. There are 3 maps total. They are Rogue Transmission, Operation Locker, and Paracel Storm.
Make sure
this is the first map on Rogue Transmission.
We have TAW on RU. We have DGNS, Dirty Guns on China. I'm going to switch out the names because they're not right. Swap it out. Ba-bam. Now, we'll be playing again best of 2 rounds per map. 3 maps total. 13 seconds remaining. And I think it's going to be best of tickets, not best of rounds. But again, this is all for fun, guys. All for fun. It's all about playing Battlefield and having fun. 32 versus 32. Only in Battlefield. So, let's actually... I'm going to watch Captain Beretta. I'll turn down the volume just a little bit and see what he is seeing. A little bit of dogfight action. He launches some at the enemy attack jet. He's trying to go after it. Will he be able to get it? It's so low. He does end up taking out one. Captain Beretta from Dirty Guns with the air dominance off the break. But let's go back and just see where the tanks are pushing up. We have a fast-moving Jeep. We have extreme visuals pushing up on Charlie. But he is going to have quite a surprise when he gets to Charlie when realizing that there are 5 TAW Battlefield players here. Jumps on out, rocking, what's that? He's rocking Engineer with the Ace. With the suppressor. He wants to be silent about it. Will he be able to push anything up on this? I'm actually going to go to third person and just see if we can get a little bit closer. Oh, I've boxed myself. Here we go. So we do see a few of the TAW Battlefield guys trying to push on out, but look at that amount of defense by Dirty Guns on Charlie. Here comes one tank, but he's quite exposed. He's just popped his active protection, which means that he won't be able to reset it for another minute or so. Is that a support dude? He was a support dude trying to C4 the tank. Tank backs up, says no way. Shoot him with the guns. Charlie is still being contested slowly but surely by TAW. I'm surprised that Dirty Guns is not closer on the flag. It looks like only that most of them have been killed with TAW taking Charlie. Setting up their defense. Let's go to the tabletop and see what other action that we have. Let's go to Maverick. What's Maverick doing? Maverick also running Engineer. See, the mobile AA, which spawns on Charlie, is in possession of TAW, but Maverick goes down super fast. Oh no. And what else do we got? Let's go in and check out let's do some jet action. Razor's in the chat. Good to see you, Razor. Here we go. We see Ghost Eye 007 going for the attack helicopters. Does take out one. Remember, guys, when you grab Delta, you do get an attack helicopter, which is pretty cool. But that attack helicopter is dead. Actually, it's not dead. I'm mistaken. Esoteric is repairing it, or waiting for his buddy to repair it. You have no idea sort of how much damage there is until we put the player card up. Let's take a look at the player card. It's 100%. They're doing good. He's rocking Zunies and Heat Seekers with Stealth Code and ECM Jammer. Let's turn it off, though. What is he going to do with that attack helicopter? Right now, we see that TAW has the advantage with the bleed, with a little bit of a push by Dirty Guns on Charlie. He's going after the enemy transport helo. Does take out one. Throwing a little ECM in the air, but getting out of there. But what about the enemy jets? Here comes one. So close. He's low, but he does end up landing it. But, uh-oh, here comes another jet. That's Deathicism. He does take out that attack helo. At least there's a little run up, but here comes a second run. Throwing lots of damage on Delta Point. Still, we see a 702 to 696. This is still anyone's game. Nearly even tickets. Even though that TAW has had the lead for most of the game. It actually, I don't believe the bleed actually hits until you hit 4 on this map. But Deathism with a good double kill taking out a tank. It does seem to me that TAW is holding the air quite handedly. So even though that we do see that Dirty Guns does have Delta, it's not really working there to their advantage. They are holding it. There is a 4-man push here, and or a 4-man hold on Delta. We do see a bit of a push though on Charlie. Let's go and check out Charlie. We do see a Stinny 22 in the tank. He's taking about a lot of damage. He's low. He's dead. Extreme Visuals does take it out. He popped his active protection. It was gone. This is you can see here with TAW they have a line of players spanning nearly the diameter of the satellite above them. This gives them the ability to really respond to any kind of push that's coming on out. And I have to say, Dirty Guns is sort of just throwing ones and twosies at this. You have to be a bit more coordinated if you want to do this. We do see Dr. Skullfaker. I hope that's... No, that's not. That's Skullfaker. He is pushing up with the IFV, but taking a bit of damage here and there. Also running active protection. Also reactive. Now remember, guys, when you are engaging in the IFVs, they are strongest on the front and the rear. A lot of people think, oh, well, I'm going to get a good rear shot on those IFVs. No, with the IFVs, they have the same amount of armor on the front and the rear. The sides are the most vulnerable. Get that 9-degree shot on those sides. Skullfucker pushing it on his way up, but he's being a bit too aggressive. He does get taken out. Taz 707, his repair buddy, also goes down. Going to the tabletop, though, we do see a big 2-tank push with one MRAP. Is that an MRAP? No, it's just a little Jeep. A Chinese MRAP of sorts. Trying to push up onto that Delta point. Though Dr. Kajita, he does see quite a few infantry pushing on the hill, as well as that tank. Pops his IFV, or his active protection. Active protection does go off, but it is now vulnerable. I don't like this position. We do see the enemy tank doing a 9-degree hit on him. He's down. Guys, you gotta be careful when you watch your angles. That 9-degree hit's gonna be a big deal. Rocky 9mm was the belligerent that ended up killing the good doctor. Delta is being sort of taken out in favor of TAW. We have going to Genghis. Genghis is the diligent repair buddy. The humble repair buddy. But he does see there may be a guy here, but his tank is so low. He is trying so hard to repair it down, but there's so much action taking place. He is the squire to the knight of Icarus EX. But Icarus goes down as well. A knight and squire both dead. This may get taken back by Dirty Guns. Going to Mac the Knife, rocking the recon. Does end up doing a kill assist. I think that they are going to be able to take this back, but already we see a 100 ticket lead for TAW. Lex actually corrects me. He says IFV, or JD Sunstreaker says IFV does have armor on all sides. Maybe my information's out of date. It is weak on the back. Can we get some of it? I know some of these guys are from Semthic, and I think JD Sunstreaker tried to post a new Semthic post. Perhaps a moderator can give him the rights to do so. Because I actually want to know. I actually want to know that I'm giving you guys the right information. There you go. Now you have permission, JD Sunreader. You can post that link at the same time. I'm going to go back into the free cam. Let's go to the other free cams. All the free cams are... Here we go. Let's go into Delta and just see what this Delta action looks like. We do see DGNS still holding this. I do like this positioning of these various slams. Look at these slams. Posted by TAW. So even though that it's in possession of Dirty Guns, when one of those Dirty Guns tanks push into Delta, they will have an awful, awful surprise. Let's check out and see what's... Oh, look at this. Is this a Is this a Jihad Jeep? It's a Taliban taxi. Sergeant Alstor, I want to believe in you. I want to believe that you are going to be able to perform superbly in executing this maneuver that has become a mainstay of Battlefield. Oh, I think he's got it. Jump on out, dude. Blow it up. He does end up blowing it up, but no. A bit premature in his final execution. He does stay up, though. Not for long. He's dead. Good try, though. I'll give him a good try. And if you are, if you're watching the stream, guys, and it's buffering a lot, change it from original to high or medium or even low settings. I know for some of those that are in Europe or in Asia Pacific, the Twitch is just not as good there because the servers are not located there in enough capacity, unfortunately. So move that settings down to a medium or low, and you'll still be able to enjoy the stream. Uh-oh. I'm going to go back to Esoteric. Esoteric, in the helicopter, does see one of the enemy tanks blowing it up. He doesn't have a teammate, though. What is his teammate doing? Where is his buddy gunner? Is he solo in this? I like these two helicopters, but boy, they are low. They are low. Let's go back into the free cam and see what he's going to be doing with that helicopter. Keeping it so low. No, keeping it low to pick up his buddy. Now going in back into the fight. Trying to find someone to engage, but doesn't see anything just yet. Except for this tank. He does end up helping the destruction of that tank as Delta is held. Guys, Dirty Guns has taken Charlie back. Although I do like the fact that we do see a bit of a back rage here. We see Deathbot 77,000, and then we have Kyler 600. Guys, names with numbers. It's a really popular. Called M16. Well, M16 is a designation of a gun. Soggy Toast with a 4.5 instead of an ST, or no, a AS. Excuse me. Yes, JG, for those who are in the chat right now, JG Stone Raider did end up posting the correct stats. And so if you're interested, check out that link below and get the most up-to-date info. Because, guys, things change in the game. They change quite often. Now, I'm going to go to Morse code because Morse code is rocking IFV. But here's the question, guys. Is he rocking a anti-air setup or is he rocking a anti-vehicle setup? There are different setups that you can do with the Mobile AA that are good for anti-air versus anti-vehicle anti-infantry. Let's check it out. Let's go into the player card and check out what he's running. He's running 30mm with passive radar and autoloader and IR smoke and IRNV optics. I have to say that he's sort of going half and half. 30mm is much better against vehicles and infantry, whereas passive radar is good against air, but really ineffective. You can't really use it against jets or infantry and armor. Running IR smoke because he's trying to break those lock-ons. RNV optics makes it easy to look. Let's go into his third person, see what he's seeing. We do see a push by TAW on Echo. All three of Dirty Guns flags are blinking. Oh no. It looks as if that Mobile AA went down. Going to Taz. Taz, the squire of sorts, repairing his IFV. No, not enough repairing. Too fast. Guys, remember this is hardcore mode, which means that everything does a lot more damage. You got to be careful about everything that you do. Let's go to Extreme Visuals, though. He is on Echo Point with his squad with Meeklock and KR600. He has been very good at constantly pestering Echo. But throughout all this push, wow, this is just a lot of fights. Despite all this push, the tickets are nearly even. Nearly even. We can sort of make a few observations here. The one observation that I will say is it looks as if that Dirty Guns now has the air advantage. So much going on. And guys, this is just TAW Battlefield and Dirty Guns. These are just two organizations of many that do 32 versus 32s for fun. LBF also does them as well. If you're interested, we will be doing 32 versus 32s in the future, in the next month or so. Sign up at lbf.com. And then when we begin the team roster process, and everyone's invited, you know, I mean, there's no way you're not going to get a team. You sign up, we'll let you guys know when that process starts and how you get involved. A question the chat asks, Mental Man 4000 asks, I believe Friendly Fire's on. That's yeah, that's right. But let's go into McGillimure. He is on Delta, trying to get Delta back. Ends up taking out Mac the Knife. Sees quite a few though. Be careful. TAW does have nearly a steady ticket lead right now with a 4-man cap. This is good. It's what they need in order to hold this down. Although, let's not count out Dirty Guns just yet. A 2-tank push. But Rocky, oh, he's going down before I even get there. But what about this tank? What about Stacy 22? Whoa! Almost ends up dying. Doing a double repair. Stenny 22. I said Stacy. I meant Stenny. Sometimes I just briefly read this, but what's that recon guy doing? What? I guess they're just getting in position. But wait, what's this tank doing? This is an IFV venal mercenary. He is so low. Oh, here comes C4 by Beaners. Beaners ends up getting a kill. Yes! Beaners ends up getting the victory there. And he's still alive. Not for long. Does end up taking out one or assisting. 2-man push by TAW. Defending that. This is a triple, guys. I'm surprised that we're seeing this, but a triple cap by TAW. They end up taking everything out. But Echo's going to get taken back. Charlie maybe as well. We do see... Who is this? Taz 707 taking it back for his team. I do like the fact that he's using the launcher, though. I like the launcher. If he can get a good angle and shoot one of these vehicles, he'd be in good shape. But as you can see, he's actually trying to get it back right now, and he's actually not getting the bleed. It's actually not good. It means that there are more TAW players on the point than there are Dirty Guns. Although I like this shot. Come on, give me a shot. Nice shot by Taz 707. Takes out Texas Hillbilly. But Echo, oh, I'm actually surprised he hasn't been found yet. But 261 to 85, Taz 07 wins that vehicle battle. But I think that Dirty Guns will lose this war. They gotta grab some points back. And where are they? We have a 4-man push by Dirty Guns on Delta, and that's basically it. Nope, they're also no. Here they are. They're actually on. The top here, Pants Fuzz goes down and drops it, throwing nades, but dies super fast. And look at this giant push on the gimme point, on the first point, on Echo. 4 Dirty Guns guys pushing on up. Only 1 left, that's why they're getting it back. But 45 tickets remaining, they don't have a lot. Echo will be taken, but I have to give it to TAW. They were able to hold that bleed real fast. I think they only had 1 squad pushing into Echo. That's all they needed to persistently stay up and pester it. That's all they needed. And even right now, we have Mac DG. He actually ends up getting a good kill there. Mac, let's go to Mac and see if he can survive it. No, he does not. He ends up taken out, but 6 remaining, guys. 228 to 5 and going down. This is going to be the end of first round. We do see TAW end up taking it. 226 to 0 on the Russians. So he'll be switching sides and going to round 2. And so while we do that, I'm going to go ahead and just update. It was 226 to 0. Oh, yeah. There you go, 226 to 0. Dirty Guns has to win by 227 or more. in order to win this map. But guys, we're starting with 800 tickets. They got plenty of tickets to play around with. Plenty of tickets. Good scores by TAW, Mac OG 4715. He was one of the guys in that pester squad that I just talked about on Echo. Clearly, that was a help to them in constantly graying it out, diverting those limited Dirty Guns resources away from the front lines to grab their back point.